Well, folks, I'm actually home on my lunch break, and going to try to get this last bunch of dredges here. Well, this is the last one for me. There's still going to be another one. But anyway.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
Bam. Alright. Trying to switch things up a little bit because noticed my streams weren't going in HD, so. Oh, come on. Alright. There's two 60s here by the West Tower, so. Alright, I'm going for the 63. I'm going to try to bring my other boats in a little closer. Wow, I told it to attack. There it goes. It just likes to take its sweet time. Alright, jab on the bottom, so I should be able to come down like right about here. The white box on the bottom left is actually Twitch chat. I think at some point I'm going to go in there and tweak it so that it's transparent, the background. That way it just doesn't look like a plain white box over there. But it's just when I am on and people got questions and they're chatting with me and they got questions or whatnot, that'll all show up over there. See if I can avoid taking a beating. I find it funny how the when you select a target, how that little destination marker, that little green spot, just wanders all over the place. And look at that, I even had a boat completely turn. I mean, just how nuts is that? I mean, really, it makes absolutely no sense that it does that, but I've told PRICEisWRONG that about this, but quite honestly, I'm not really 100% sure I articulated it well. So basically, if I can show them this video sometime. That's the whole point of me starting to do these Twitch streams, is because I'm basically going to be recording all of my gameplay. So that means that anything that support wants to come back at me later and says record it and we'll see blah blah blah, well, I'll have a recording. Thank you for the awesome sandwich, babe.
62 is ready, I just need a timeout.
Wow, you finished up before me.
I started before you.
Well, that's only because my stuff was like taking forever. Okay. I'm there.
Alright, popping out then.
Hey, Scottin 12? Oh, Scottini. Did I say that right? Alright, 2 is my normal bit, as I'll select the rocket and I'll drive around the dredge. I'll do the same thing with the 5. I'll select the outside rocket and then drive around. I'm on my lunch break, Scottini, so apologize for any bodily noises you might hear. Trying to get me some last minute dredges. I got a meeting at 1 o'clock, so it's 11 o'clock for me right now. So there's only one more dredge coming out after this one, and I'm not going to be able to participate. Scottini. Interesting name. Wow. I can't believe that rocket actually survived. That doesn't generally happen. Alright, let me get back into my Nighthawks. And I must be taking beatings or something because my retreat button's not loaded up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still got all my boats. Wait a second. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at that. It's just not loading up. And sleep, even go back. This is one of those things where, there we go. Yeah. My wife's helping me out right now. She does, her dredge killer fleet is dead, so she's prepping for me. 4:15 there in the afternoon. I gotcha. I can't do any Scottish accents. I'm sure Nash probably ruins them anyway. Probably don't need anybody else trying to ruin the Scottish accent. Alright, you got one anywhere else?
Yeah, I'll give you towards the one I'm working on. It's not ready.
Alright, let me go. Relay move here. Level 55. Yeah, the Mauler, it's a tough one. A Mauler and a strike cruiser. Yeah, I'm actually am recording. When I do the Twitch bit here, it actually records for me. It archives for me automatically. So everything I stream gets archived and stored for 2 weeks. How's that for awesome? But yeah, as far as builds for you, and I don't know if it's really a good time for me to go into that right now. But yeah, you say you're level 55, and really these days it seems like the trick is getting uranium. You know, and I prepped. You don't have any Spectres or any other kind of subs or anything? Spectres and Nighthawks, you know, are something you need to have if you don't have any. They're good for so many things. Alright, the lowest Jav is right here. So I put him up next to that guy. And I should be able to come down here to the chat and be done. Yeah, but you know, these dredges you almost need like brute force, and you know, evade doesn't do you a whole heck of a lot of good in one of these things, except for well, it just really doesn't do you a lot of good in one of these things. Oh, Cooters are cool. I guess it's got 3 special slots or 2. I don't remember. The CUDA, if that's something that, you might want to take advantage of, like the Magnus drive and combustion system and maybe speed system, if you can. I'm trying to remember how many specials that one has on it.
The one I got's ready.
All right. My wife said the one she was prepping for me is ready, so I'm going to jump out of here and jump to where she's at. Relay move here. Be there in a few seconds. Yeah, 3 special slots. It's been a while since I used CUDAs, and that's one of those things where you don't want to put in a whole crap ton of torpedoes on there unless you get some kind of really cool benefit from it. Let me just tell it to drive like all the way over here or something, because I need to, that way I can get out of here. Actually, I just tell it to go up there. I'm not going to worry about killing that just now. All right, I'm there, babe.
Coming out.
Yeah, I know there's like certain torpedoes that give you like speed, which, obviously speed is awesome when dealing with these things. Alright, now I should be able to go back in there and kill that other one. What sector I'm in 292. Guess I ought to be careful. Now, when you actually select a destination on here, it doesn't wander. But if I were to select a target, it doesn't go directly towards the target. You see how it'll come, try to hit it won't go directly towards the target. That drives me crazy. It used to do that years ago. Well, I shouldn't say years ago. About a year or so ago, we used to be able to click on a target and go directly to it. But they went and made some changes with the system. I don't know what the heck they did, but so now you have to be a lot more. You have. Uh-oh. You have to. Why is this not dead? Unbelievable. That stupid rocket. What I usually do that always works is not working. All right. Awesome. Now tell this guy to come over here, relay move here. Alright, so now I'm just going to wait on my other boat. You prepping another one for me, babe?
No, I'm looking.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in 293 right now, and it's actually not too bad here. I've been doing quite well here, getting my dredges, which right now that's like a really big deal. these days it's a really big deal. But because my wife helped me out, I managed to get 4, I think. I got 2, she got 2. I got a peeker. Guy named Maverick. I'm trying. I went and did a couple of Twitch streams last night of me hitting dredges, and I noticed when I exported it to YouTube, the videos didn't go to HD, and I'm wondering it's because of my new monitor. So what I did was I flipped. I went and moved my XSplit over to my new monitor, my little 4:3 aspect ratio monitor, and I'm playing back on my regular 24-inch monitor and 16:9, and trying to see if it makes a difference with the HD. Alright, let's see. Relay move here. Find relay. Alright, locator, dredges, all the 60s are gone. But I guess I hit some bookmarks. This is west, so I'll go to 279. Find relay. Find relay. Find relay. Found one, but there's somebody under it. And it's got a digit on there. It's counting down, so they've already started it. I can't see who it is, so I don't know if it's somebody I want to mess with or not. I'm just going, it's east, so straight up. Find relay. Find relay. Basically, this little quick scan trick that I do is I zoom out, and I use the Find Relay button an awful lot, if you haven't noticed. But from the east tower, if you go straight up, it's goes to the north. Then you can just go bottom left a little bit and bottom left a little bit, and find your other towers. And when you're at the south tower, you can go straight up and find the west tower. Now once I'm in the next sector, then I'll click Find Relay again, and try to see what I can find. Usually the only 60s I see after they disappear off my bookmark list is are the ones glowing red. But I probably should investigate some of those more often, because quite honestly, a lot of times it's people with gunboats holding on to them. I hate that. I wish that could be fixed. I've kind of made the recommendation to KIXEYE that if no damage is being exchanged, the timeout is expedited. It's just a recommendation I made, but whether they actually do it or not, I have no idea. It's completely on them, really. I thought it was a good idea. Alright, well, I've scanned quite a few sectors already. I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm not getting any more uranium. Done deal. Alright, well, I guess I'm done here. Yeah, I definitely try to make sure I get my Forsaken missions done with the to get the uranium. I got to get the uranium any way I can. Let's see how good I've done. Um, let's see here. Go home. Well, I ended up with 45,000. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Because I started off, I had less than 1,000. And I did get some this morning. I think I got 3 this morning before work. And then I just got 4 more for a total of 7. And ended up with 45,000. If I was smart, I would have used my cutthroat crew, but I didn't think about it. And in case you were curious, that is this one right here, radiated cutthroats. That gives you double the uranium on the Reaver targets, and plus it gives you extra radioactive defense. But I didn't think about it, so I should have took advantage with my wife assisting me. I probably could have really greatly benefited from that, but oh well. I do have enough uranium where I can start a retrofit tonight, a component retrofit tonight. And then I guess the Forsaken mission should be starting here shortly. And then I'll be able to get another 25,000 and then hopefully be able to do a second component. And then that'll be it really until Friday. But yeah, they definitely keep us, not doing a whole heck of a lot. Oh, I just realized my camera's in the way, so you really can't see how much uranium I got. I currently have 45,000. And I only had like a couple of hundred this morning. So, and after 7, I'm up to 45,000. So it's a good day. But anyway, I guess that's it for me. I'm signing out. Thanks for coming on there, Scottini. You have a good one.